So let's take a look at probably one of the most surprising decks, probably easily the most surprising deck to come out of this tournament so far. This is Aaron Lane's Zombie Infestation deck. Um, this deck is just super cool. It's taking a lot of the green creatures from and the survival package from the Madness deck, and usually you see Zombie Infestation in more of like a blue-black shell, very often paired with Psychotog. But no, we're sticking it in here with that survival package, allowing you to go get not just your Madness creatures, but also just go get those real engine cards of the Krovigan Horrors and the Squeeze. And then those cards will start popping back to your hand every single turn, and you can just pitch them and make a lot of zombies.
I think this is great. It looks like Aaron Lane has done a good job respecting his Karsten mana-based math. I think I see 17 turn 1 green and 13 turn 1 black. Very slightly low on turn 1 black, but it looks like he's going to go more for emphasis on making sure those birds stick on time. Pretty reasonable take. This is just great. I really like seeing a good spread of enchantments and creatures. So it's like the 4 survival, 4 zombie infestation. Um, that's great because you can really press your opponent to come up with an answer to those like long-term value creatures. But if you don't, you're not SOL because you got Wild Mongrel to put the pressure on. I think this is cool. I'm really glad that Aaron showed up.
So here's a question though: Is this a real enough black deck? Is this a real black deck?
I mean, what is at this point? What
that's
even
that's a
is?
good
But
question.
looking at his survival choices, it looks like he's choosing engine over tricks, if that makes
For
sense,
sure,
in the main deck.
100%.
So just like this is one of the things I've been learning lately. I'm new to the survival gang. Is that it's really more important to make sure your deck works than to be a clever boy and play like, well, what if I splash for I don't know,
Yeah, yeah,
Vantage
yeah.
Swarm main, and you're like, yeah, it's good, but like your deck needs to work first. You need to like
Yep.
win all these game once. So just Bone Shredder and Antuco Vigilante, everything else is just devoted to the long-term grind plan, while sometimes occasionally just being like turn 2 Mongrel, turn 3 Worm,
hmm
let's kick some ass.
Let's kick some ass.
And the
But
sideboard's similarly disciplined. It's
yeah,
cool.
we'll
It's
go over
cool.
the sideboards in between games.
All right.
But
You ever
going
play Burn
into
before?
no, actually.
Neither have I.
But this is other than the Goblin Patrol, I think this is pretty stock.
Flame Rift.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Flamer. Okay, so we have a couple spicy one-ofs.
Yeah.
Other than those two cards, I think this is pretty stock. Uh,
Let me see here.
I mean, I guess I think some people are we. Yeah, I think 4 ball lightning is still pretty stock. I don't know if people occasionally trim one,
I
but
three. I would say like the average is 3 and change,
3 and
like
change.
three
Yeah, yeah,
point
yeah, 3 point
one. I guess I would say.
something. Yeah.
So this is standard, very very standard burn. Again, this looks like a in its 60s to be a relatively consistency focused ones.
hmm
Like I know that the burn homies out there all are probably ripping their hair out. But just speaking to the layman. I would say that Sean is electing to play 4 ball lightning, and then largely the rest is rather stock and hit for his like 2 spicy cards that you Sligh homies get to pick.
hmm
He chose a Goblin Patrol, so which is effectively got Jackal Pup number 5, and then a Flame Rift. Flame Rift is pretty interesting in what looks to me like not many other people in that top 8 are looking to bum rush your life total.
Oh, for
So
sure.
Flame Rift actually seems pretty sick.
And Flame Rift also pairing pretty well with the 3 sulfuric vortex.
Exactly.
That we're just trying to there is
Yeah, short.
kamikaze. We
Yep.
we don't care about anything. We're just bum rushing everybody down.
Looking at the sideboard, I see a healthy amount of respect for. Let's see here.
Double Anarchy is crazy.
Yeah,
That's a
Double
lot.
Anarchy. I've heard some chit chat that that's not quite good enough, but I think honestly, if you're in like an Enchantress replenish kind of situation, maybe it could be good.
True.
Healthy, like plenty of blasts, plenty of overloads,
All right.
and
Well,
then some sweeper earthquakes.
let the players know that they're ready to start. And as said, Aaron will be on the play, which is not irrelevant
Turn 1 duress.
against Burn.
Yeah, love to see it. Turn 1 duress crew
Turn one
you.
stamped duress.
Yeah.
Should be noted.
Pretty good against burn. All right, flame rift, not so bad. I have a feeling that Lava Man is going to be putting in some work. I
Mm,
think Aaron really has just
oof.
the Shredder for turn one against it.
So 3 lands and it was a land off the top. So definitely a little
Yeah.
land heavy hand for Sean.
Well, he can convert some of these fetch lands. Were they basics or fetches? Did you
We
say?
did have a couple of, I believe, at least 2 fetches, if
Uh,
not 3.
Okay, so Sean's going to be able to turn those fetch lands into fuel for the Lava Man. Um,
Hmm.
Aaron Lane is going to be playing it's a slower deck, but it's a bit more like the threats are a bit more long lasting. Aaron also unfortunately starting off with a Gemstone Mine. I only saw one Daragaz's Caldera in his deck. So Aaron's in kind of a tricky spot here because it's tap that turn one Gemstone Mine, down to 2 counters, and then it's like if he's got to hit a birds to be able to keep going and you know keep pace on the game. We got ourselves a survival.
Mm. Apologies for the couple of frames it looks like we've been dropping, but looks like the Wi-Fi is back up and running. Uh,
Let's this is interesting with choosing the turn one Gemstone Mine for the duress because I assume that he knew that Sean was on Sligh.
and should also make mention, a couple of people I think in chat were wondering about it. You can see poking just off screen on the bottom and the top, we've got our prizing for first and second place, with first taking home that Mox Diamond and second taking home the Sarah Sanctum. So not a bad payday for a $35 tournament.
Yeah, yeah, yep. Not a bad pull. $35 Mark Simon's pretty good.
Not bad.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd be happy with that one, I
Just a
think.
casual, 22x. Be pretty good. All right, Sean. This is interesting. Sean, uh, does not have a deployment for his 2 drop. I mean, one would assume that he's going to activate Grim Lavamancer at end of turn. Aaron has just 1 counter left on his Gemstone Mine, so he's got to
Mm.
make this count. I didn't see Walla Roots. Walla Roots is pretty important, and it tends to be pretty good in the survival decks.
No, excuse me, no Wall of Roots in the list. John has just been drawing land so far. Another land off the top was Barbering on turn 1.
ZI.
That's big.
That is very big. So,
Do we
I'm
have land? So I believe it's land, land. Not sure what the third card is in hand for Aaron. Do we have a creature to pitch to this survival end of turn?
I didn't take the time to get a creature count. I was too busy counting his mana base pips because that's kind of sicko I am. But if he is able to find a Squee, Goblin Nabob, he will be
Hmm.
able to discard that Squee and just start cycling them for 2/2 monsters. Just
Ooh.
a never-ending stream of zombies. We'll see if that Grim Lavamancer is gonna go point his lava
Mm.
at Aaron's face or at zombies. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which is the plan yet.
I think you gotta just get him dead. Um, because those zombies won't
There it
stop.
is.
Those zombies won't stop coming once they start.
I thought he took the
No,
flame
he took
rip.
the bolt. He took
Oh,
the
he
bolt.
took
Yeah,
the bolt off. Okay,
yeah.
interesting. Okay, got it. So yeah, this is a lot shorter game now.
Mm. Yeah, I think the thinking there is that Flame Rift being symmetrical, you're still trying to, just attack through for damage as well.
Yep.
So the Flame Rift isn't as big of a deal, even though it's numerically more uh scary for your life total.
Aaron discards a wild mongrel, searching up Squee, Goblin, Nabob. This is what the for those of us just joining the tournament, or perhaps if you're just joining the format, Squee, Goblin, Nabob is going to has an upkeep trigger where you turn it back into your hand. So he's gonna just keep on feeding that to the zombie machine, pumping out a 2/2 every turn. Survival, you'll know that he has. You may have noticed that he has 3 in his main deck, so he can churn out a Squee every turn. Survival, discard Squee, go get another Squee, go get a third Squee, and then it's just 2/2s all the way down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then those squeeze will just start getting turned into zombies. Yeah.
Yep.
So what is going to be? Because I feel like here Aaron has got but he's got both his engines set up, and especially with Sean drawing a couple of lands off the top, he's kind of light on gas. So what does Sean really need here?
Let's see here. Ball Lightning Fire Blast would do the trick.
Ball lightning off the top.
Honestly, I think looking at how long it will take Aaron to go from 2 to 4 to
Hmm.
6, um, let's see here. Aaron got him for 2. I think if Sean draws either Ball Lightning or Fire Blast,
Hmm.
um,
He might be able to string together enough.
oh yeah, because it's gonna be let's see here. 2 puts him at 11. Then Ball Lightning would put him to 5. Chump Burn with Grim Lavamancer puts him to
Hmm.
3, and then that's just one
Yeah,
burn spell after that.
for sure.
So I think Ball Lightning or Fire Blast is really the case of what he's looking for. Um, yep.
And interesting that seems like Sean does agree with me with going upstairs with that Lava
Yeah.
Mancer, not trying to take out and contain the battlefield.
I think I like one zombie shot. I think I like exactly
I
one.
I think that if you don't draw exactly Ball Lightning or Fire Blast, I think you need to string together enough, a couple of bolts.
I like this.
But I
This takes care. This.
I mean, he's got nothing left. I mean, he's got
That's true.
one shot left in the chamber.
Yeah.
With the fetch land crack, but
Yeah. Good point. Yep.
I'll I will
That's
say
that's a chump Lavamancer right there.
Sean's hand right now,
Yeah.
Barbarian Ring and another mountain, I believe.
Oh yeah.
So
So
this
he's all
is
yeah. Barbarian Ring notably has a threshold. Its threshold ability on it.
a little bit of a non-bow with
Yeah.
Grim Lavamancer.
This is we're seeing like a. This looks like modern to me, just like 2 ships passing in the night. I wonder when, after that turn 1 duress.
Mm,
So this is a rare, pretty rare, just like race here.
hmm
I think Flame Rift encourages a lot of racing.
Oh, for sure. And
Yeah.
that's why I think Aaron, when he saw that off the turn one duress, he was
Yeah.
very okay with leaving that in Sean's hand, just saying, I'm trying to do the same thing you're doing.
Yep.
We're both trying to attack each other dead.
Oh yeah.
There's not going to be a lot of, intricate combat blocking and
I really like this Root Walla.
oh
This is
yeah.
great because Sean is at an odd life total. So if Aaron was able to get just really any amount of efficiency here, that Root Walla is gonna close it down. Okay, Sean choosing to fetch. Let's see what happens. Yep,
Mm, shoots
zapping the Root Walla while
while he's
the
tapped out. Very smart.
the getting's good.
Yeah. Shields are down with the root wall and not having enough mana to pump. As that is a 2 mana ability. But I think Sean recognizing that maybe uh, we do have to start playing a little bit more defensively with that shot because previously, while the tide has turned, I would say the advantage bar is I would say in a game one matchup, the advantage bar almost like just inherently starts in Burn's favor a little bit.
Correct. Yep.
Burn is very much trying to it's doing such a linear game plan
Yeah.
that a lot of decks really struggle with handling in that pre-board situation. Now, post-board things change a lot, but pre-board advantage meter solidly favoring Burn. I would say right now it's swung to the other side, and
Yeah.
Sean just showing that he is drawn
Yeah,
nothing but lands.
Yeah, you can see in Sean's gesticulations, he's tapping the table, and I see it, but I didn't hear it, and I went land, nothing.
Yeah, I think he had
Yep.
5 draw steps there, and I think
Yeah.
he drew lands in 4 of them.
Let me think. I saw a bolt, I saw 2 lava men, and then I saw a flame rift, and I think that's it
Yeah, and
in a 5-turn game.
he started off the game with 3 of those. He drew the
Yeah.
Lavamancer. The
Yeah.
second Lavamancer was the only non-land card he drew that
Out of
game.
I think 4 draw steps or 5.
I think 5. I think he
Yeah,
drew 4
that's-
lands plus that
Yeah.
Lavamancer. So not the greatest series of draws, but sometimes you do just get unlucky. And
Can we check out the sideboard?
yeah, of course.
Cool.
Let's take a look at. I guess we'll look first at the burn deck.
All right, sideboard. Well, I see no reason to bring in Overload. He didn't see any artifacts. I don't think he's anticipating any. Red Elemental Blast. Not hot in this situation. Power Blast, no. Pyrokinesis. looks pretty good.
I'd say Pyrokinesis definitely looks
And
good.
Earthquake gonna quake
Earthquake
me
looks
some Zom.
fantastic.
Price of
Right.
Progress is interesting because in an opposite color deck, if you see that they are on Gemstone Mines and you already know that they're on Llanowar Wastes, what do you think? Would you bring Pops
Oh
here?
yeah, 100%.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. Shows how much I know.
I see. I don't know. I think that just yeah. If you see Gemstone Mines, you saw the Llanowar Wastes. I mean, I believe you saw a City of Brass. That's a lot of non
Yeah. Oh
basics.
yeah, the city.
Um,
I don't know if he saw it, but he saw at least
yeah.
Gemstone
I
Mines.
think he pitched City.
Oh, okay, got it. So in my mind, I'm taking out these Jackal Pups because I really don't want to slam a Jackal Pup into an instant speed zombie or
True.
instant speed Basking Walla.
True.
And the other thing too is because my hot card is Earthquake, I really don't want to double zap
Also
myself.
true.
Yeah, Earthquake deals damage to all creatures, all players, and if you have a Jackal Pup or let alone two Jackal Pups out,
Ooh, that's a lot
so
of
that's
damage.
that's the non-bow. Mog Fanatic you can at least cash in by going face with it. So I think I like
So probably four
uh,
pups out to pop into
yeah, Goblin Patrol at least doesn't kill your ass. So I think,
two earthquakes. So you're probably bringing in 5 cards.
yeah, so yeah, -4 pup, -1 Goblin
Something.
Patrol,
Yeah.
and then bring in Pyrokinesis,
Pop
Quakes,
earthquake.
and
Yeah.
Pops. That yeah, that's looks clean to me.
Looks clean. Makes sense.
Yep. All right.
Let's take a look at Aaron's deck.
All
See if
right.
we can figure out what he's trying to do.
I think I don't know. What's your opinion on Cabal Therapy against Burn?
I don't like it.
I think I name Ball Lightning with it because I'm a coward.
That's fair. Maybe is a way to take out. I mean, do you just bring in like a smother or something? Or
Firestorm seems pretty good if you think that they keep the pups in.
true.
I like Uktabi Orangutan. I like Bone Shredder. I don't like Greatborn Muse. Firestorm, I think I don't, is Firestorm an instant or a sorcery?
I think it's a sorcery, but
Because if it's an instant, that could be pretty good. Just like wipe your team, make
it's instant. Yep.
okay.
Yeah.
So I think Firestorming a Ball Lightning is a great way to spend your time.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Um,
Plague, I
too
have
diversified, but
I've played Plague as a prophylactic, naming elemental.
yeah, and
Um,
that's totally fair, I guess. But
yeah.
it seems a little tough. Maybe on the play, but definitely not on the draw.
Well, yeah, I think I agree
Yeah.
with that on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I think Firestorm on the draw, Mastercore is just hard to kill, honestly.
Mm,
Maybe some naturalize if he's scared of getting vortexed.
vortex. Yeah.
So I think that for Aaron's situation, it's like literally goddamn anything on turns like 1 and 2 and 3.
Mhm.
I really like Firestorm because it can let you save some mana for techie survival turns.
Mhm.
While like go get the root walla or go get a couple root wallas and then spend your last mana ditching everything to Firestorm and setting up some outrageous turn. So I think if Aaron can make it up to like turn 3 maybe above maybe 12 life, that's kind of my over under when I think the advantage bar swings in Aaron's favor.
For sure.
But that's the kind of pressure that Burn puts you under.
Now, something mentioned in chat that I actually haven't really touched on, but both these players,
Are,
I
are,
would
are not playing blue.
very true. And I know that makes you happy.
Delights me.
Both these players, I'm assuming know each other, but they are both from Maine. I believe both part of the Deranged Hermits.
Good for them.
So see a little crew on crew violence in the
Yeah.
finals.
I am just tickled pink by this finals. It's just seeing like Burn like the format cop, and then seeing like somebody show up with like extremely off meta. I am not sure how chat, if you know, let us know. How much of an original construction this is, but I'm delighted to see somebody playing
Mm.
Jund, and this makes me want to play it. And I'm gonna play freaking Destructive Flow. It's gonna be great.
All right, wait, hold on. Can we call this Jund when it's just? I mean, I guess the Firestorm.
Firestorms. Yep.
I guess technically, I forgetting about the
What
Firestorm.
colors are the cards, Jay?
All right, if he was just
Is it Jund enough?
if he if he wasn't playing Firestorm, I would argue that Squee does not make
Certainly
does not
not.
a
No,
red
no, no,
deck
no.
make.
No,
but,
that is
but
a
yeah,
totally
the
fair statement.
Firestorms are indeed a red card.
Okay, so Aaron starting off with a turn 1 crew up off the Gemstone Mine. Maybe he's very purposefully playing the Gemstone Mines out up front. It reduces his exposure to Price of Progress, and it keeps his life total high until
Ooh, this is a much more.
this is definitely way more in line with what Sean is up to.
Yeah, this
1,
is a
2,
heater of a
3,
hand.
4, 5, 6. So it looks like he mulliganed.
Yeah.
So turn 1 Lava Man, great. He's got the Seal of Fire to wait till the moment's right. So he can deploy that Seal of Fire and then hold. It also means that he can attack and feel safe when he's whenever he's swinging into a zombie infestation or a survival with open mana. Nothing can really surprise him. It would just be straight misplays. Aaron names a Seal of Fire. I would bet that Aaron has a Birds of Paradise in his hand.
Now, so chat saying that it's not a totally original brew, but I guess Carl's saying that it made the finals of Spanish Nats last
Okay.
year.
Okay.
Christian Weisner also had a version of this deck, but there was playing a couple more colors. So
That Carl told us?
that was what Moss Winter said.
Okay, word.
And then
Word.
Phil's just telling me a check deck list from Argentina in 2022.
Okay, cool.
Thanks, Phil.
Phil is encyclopedic. Well,
Yeah.
he already knows the deck list from this event. We haven't even published them yet.
I mean, that is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, Phil listing off some names, so I guess he wasn't just pulling that out of his ass. But that's actually crazy. So, thank you, chat, for the fact checking on this kind of brew. But yeah, I'm curious if this was something that Aaron kind of came to of his own accord, or if he was looking through older brews and kind of like picking out what do you like from here, what do you like from there, or if he was just like, oh, I saw this sweet brew from Spanish Nats or whatever.
I want to play and I want to put Destructive Flow in the sideboard. And just be like, surprise!
No comment.
It's not going to be good.
Lava Man punching in for 1 damage.
Yeah. Excellent. Sean choosing to attack here. Save up that graveyard ammo. Let's see here. We got City Brass. Oh, oof. That's a tough one to see. Cabal Therapy. I'm naming Pop here because I'm a baby. Pop or Fire Blast. Yep.
Yeah, Pop scares me.
Yeah.
City of Brass, Gemstone Mine. Yeah.
Yeah. So you name Pop here because you know at least the Fire Blast does have.
Well, he's not naming Pop because he just popped in response.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So naming the Fire Blast.
Yeah.
Cabal Therapy, very notably, does not name on cast.
Yep.
You choose the card on resolution. So if anybody ever tries to tell you, they're like, if you say a Cabal Therapy and you get a little jumping of the gun and maybe name a card, and then the person's like, wait, I have responses.
I think I let this Cabal. I personally would have let this Cabal Therapy resolve here.
Why?
Because then you can start chewing up your graveyard. Hang on. I have a line of thought, but it's not fleshed out enough to say
Okay.
online.
Okay.
And it's probably wrong because I don't play Burn. Okay. We got a lone little lizard staring down Sean Morgan. What do you think? Do you think I'm seeing a hardcast Rootwalla? I'm not seeing a survival. I'm not seeing a Birds of Paradise.
Yeah,
I'm not seeing a zombie infestation. I liked Aaron's odds until I saw him spend his turn like this.
Yeah, this is not looking great, but at the same time, Sean kind of out of gas as well. I mean, 1 card in hand.
Yeah.
Does have a Lava Man with 2.5 ticks on it. Could potentially spend one of those shots taking out this Rootwalla, but neither player really has a lot going on.
No Bailoffs.
No?
No spike feeders.
Nope. No life gain whatsoever in the deck.
Yeah.
But Sean's going to let Aaron untap. And Aaron with a Cabal Therapy, I believe a Krovikan Horror, and a couple other cards that he's playing close to his chest. But he's going to start off by turning the Root Walla sideways. Just 1 damage will come through.
I kind of like zapping it here and making him tap a Cedar Brass and losing a Gemstone Mine.
I mean, I think that's fair, but I think that if Sean really wanted it dead, he could have just. I mean, I guess that's punishing him.
Yeah, and it makes him tap the Cedar Brass
Yeah.
for his next line, so you're at least getting that 1 damage back.
Yeah, but it seems like either way he's going to be tapping here for a.
There
Okay,
it
so
is.
does have a ZI.
I'm all about this. If he's got a squee in hand, I think Aaron is firmly in favor now.
Oh, for sure. This
Yeah.
having some sort of engine now is big game for Aaron.
Rat-a-tat-tat with the Lava Man Gat.
And trying to see, I think we have an Arrogant Worm in hand as well, but big thing that we're missing on Aaron's side is lands.
Oh yeah, and just whatever line he picks, he's gonna be tapping his City Brass. So let's see here.
But at this point, Sean asking how many cards in hand, and we can't hear the players, but seeing as how Aaron separated his hand into 2 piles of 2, I kind of feel like the answer was 2 zombies.
yeah, 2. Yeah, how many cards in hand? 0. How
2
many
zombies.
zombies do I have? 2.
So that's a vortex.
I like this a lot. I think Sean. That's pretty. Let me think. We got 9, effectively 7. Hopefully Aaron is.
So if Aaron just pitches his hand here and has 2 zombies,
Yep.
do we win this race?
Let's see here.
Probably not.
I
But I think we try.
I don't think so either. Yeah.
I mean, I think
Sean is going to draw. Sean would have to draw like 3 mountains in a row.
yeah, possibly.
Yeah, or like.
Granted, he did it last game, so
That's true. That's true. Yeah. But he was fairly animated about it, so it seems like he was.
Ooh, that's a land. We can pump.
Boom.
We can pump a Root Walla now.
Yeah.
So
That's
this is 7 damage. This is
Yeah.
pretty
big. Yeah.
That's a pretty hot clock. So
I think he does it. I think he just barely does it. It's just on the edge of it. Yeah.
now Sean does have the option to, or did have the option to
Yeah.
shoot the Root Walla there in response to the pump.
Yep.
But he only has 3 cards in graveyard, so, and it would also cost him a point of life off the Barbering. So choosing to not.
Great game.
Yeah, no, this is going to be very, very close. Sean going down to 10.
And then untap upkeep 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's doing it.
So we going upstairs with this, I would have to imagine. Because we clearly didn't do it.
Oh,
yeah, so we went upstairs now.
I think he's YOLOing. Yeah.
So we just assuming that we're ripping something off the top.
Yeah, untap, upkeep, burn, Lava Man, pass a turn, Vortex is game.
Yes. Did we draw, so bolt off the top? Is that a bolt or is that a white bordered land?
I'm just saying, if you had kept Fire Blast, let Aaron choose pop and then Fire Blast, he would have been able to have a little bit more gas.
But he also could have just flashed back at any time a therapy and forced him to sack the mountains when he was on 2 mountains.
Well said.
Well so said. I think he's losing his hands there.
You know,
casting
that
the
therapy fat flashback. Lots of people forget about it, including one of the casters of the finals of the Director's Summer event. All right. I think he did not. I don't think he ripped because he would have cast it. I mean, he was tapped out.
Does he do this or he kills him in his upkeep? Nope, he didn't kill him in his upkeep.
So, he wouldn't get to the finals if he didn't understand that line.
So here we go, turning him sideways. So do we have to chump block now?
Yeah, I mean chump. Oh, he doesn't have it in hand. That's you can tell from his body language that he doesn't have anything in his hand, because he would chump, zap, cast the spell, or chump cast whatever instant speed
Mhm.
spell, and then shoot Aaron. So I think he's
So he
chumping
goes to
here.
3 here. They trade. Now he goes to
And he,
1 on upkeep.
yeah,
So he still
anything.
has a shot.
Yep.
He needs to flip it. It's a lob man. That doesn't do it. Aaron
Oh, how
Lane,
dramatic.
folks, is going to be our summer regional champion.
That's it.
That's it.
That was it.
That was
That
it.
was the whole game. Wow.
So
There you
Sean
go.
Morgan takes home a Sarah Sanctum for second place. And Zombie Infestation, folks, is your winner. Aaron Lane going to take home
Yeah.
the cup.
Let's see if we can get him in the booth.
Yeah,
Eh?
hell yeah. You want to do a little
Yeah,
interview? or-
I'll run him out. I'll run out. I'll be right back. Chat.
Sure.
I'm gonna see if I can grab Aaron if he'd like to join us in the booth. Aaron,
Yes.
how does it feel to be in a room with 107 other people who are worse at Magic than you?
It's pretty crazy.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, thank you.
So the question we're all wondering is where'd you come up with, where'd you get, like, what's up with this deck? It's just like so off meta. We're all just like delighted to see it.
Yeah, I put it together a while back. I've only played this is like the third time I've played it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I mean it just generates a ton of value. I wasn't even gonna play it today, honestly. I was play testing with some people last night,
Yeah.
and I was like dead set on red black goblins,
Okay, cool.
and
Cool.
then we play tested a bit, and I couldn't win a game to save my life
Yeah.
with goblins, and I was like, I'm not playing this thing, and then I just like I'm playing Infestation.
Your Infestation. This is great. Do you have any like people I've seen people play similar lists in the past with survival to go get the toolbox for the snipes
Yeah.
and then the squeeze for the value. Do you have you historically played other decks like that, or survival decks or ZI decks?
No, I mean I've only been into Premodern for a little under 2 years now,
Amazing.
and I didn't even have survivals until I built that deck.
Okay, cool.
So,
And you came down from Maine,
yeah, I'm from Maine.
and you're one of the deranged hermits.
I am.
Glory
yes.
to the hermits.
It was a battle of the hermits in the finals. Both me
Yeah,
and Sean.
right? 1 and 2, phenomenal. Like, oh God, I was looking at the top 8. We put the bracket up for the chat, and I was like, now which one of these are in Duress Crow? And I was like, to see, like, all hermits finals is just, I bet
Yeah,
that feels
it
good,
was,
right?
it was crazy.
Yeah, that's sick.
I definitely didn't expect to get this far. I was driving down, and I told my girlfriend, I was like, I don't know when I'll be home. I was like, I'll leave you home at 2 o'clock if I O2 drop, and then or O3
Yeah.
drop. I was like, or I'll be home at like midnight, depends on how I do. And then I just, for some reason, couldn't stop winning.
Yeah, couldn't stop winning. Too easy. Is there anything that surprised you about your deck that you thought was like, why aren't more people playing K-Horror? Or why aren't, like, what is wrong with everybody? Why is everybody insist on playing Bailoff? This is garbage, or anything like that?
No, I don't think so. I think one of the things in my deck that kind of is sometimes overlooked is the Kravikan Horror's ability.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask
To-
if you had anybody with it today.
Not today, but one of the other times I played it, I have. Because you can just, I mean, I was doing it against Brian. I was just kind of using it to get some chip damage in.
Yeah.
And I think it's like overlooked a lot because if you can
People-
get them low enough and you
Yeah.
get out tokens and other stuff, you can just start, chucking them with the horror.
Yeah, it's like like, oh well, I if I block this arrogant worm, or if I chump this root waller, I'll be at 1 and I'll still be okay. And
Yeah.
you're like, okay, I'll go get 2 K-Horrors.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, people don't factor that in sometimes. So
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
I would have gotten bit all day long. I'd be like, oh yeah, that
They just think
card.
it's a crappy 2/2 that recurs at, end step.
Yeah. So what did you get out of red in this deck?
Primarily just the squeeze are the only thing that's red main deck.
Yeah.
And then in the sideboard, which was relevant when I played goblins, is Firestorm.
Is that the only red card? Is the pair of Firestorms on the side?
That is, I believe, the only
Wow.
red cards.
I was looking at that and I saw those and I was like, it's very interesting that you would choose to do that. The splash isn't quite free because you're in opposite colors, so
Yeah.
you're bought into gemstone mine or something else.
Yeah.
I would have thought to see more, maybe like a flame Tunkaboo, but that's probably where I would have gone first. But I would have never thought about Firestorm. I still have them in my like
Yeah.
Dredge maybe board from the last time I played,
Yeah.
Dredge and Legacy in, I don't know, 2003
Yeah,
maybe.
Firestorm came in clutch
Yeah.
when I played against goblins, like I said, because I can just, I was able to, Firestorm for 2, kill your ringleader and your pile driver, and drop a root wallet to
Yeah.
block.
Seems rude.
Yeah.
Seems pretty rude to just call an ambulance.
Yeah, it worked well. It was good.
Man, this is great. So, you got yourself a Mox Diamond.
Yes.
Do you have any like shout outs you would like to put out? Any thank yous? Any flops?
Just shout out to the ranged hermits from Maine and all the play testing that we've done.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, congratulations on your finish.
Thank you.
Hopefully, I'll give you some time to think about it, but hopefully you will accept the invitation to come on Hardcast,
Yeah.
the Rescuers podcast.
Absolutely.
We would love to have you, but no pressure. You don't have to give an answer
Yeah.
on the air. Yeah, congratulations to our Duress Cruise Summer champion. Not playing blue, playing something super off meta. No
Yeah, no.
tides, no
No blue.
dread-ons, no replenishes. Just killing.
I never play blue.
Never played blue. So you were destined to be up here. Phenomenal. Glory to the Deranged Hermits.
That's right.
All Hermits finals. Mwah. No notes. So yeah,
Sign us off?
yeah, I'll sign us off. Okay, chat. I'm signing us off because Jay is manning the controls. Before you leave, I'm going to do a quick shill. Please subscribe with your Bezos bucks. Once a month, if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, you can subscribe to a streamer. And it doesn't cost you anything. So at least give it out. So we're not taking a pay cut. All this money that we're going to make from this is go back into prizes so we can continue doing these player-run, player-organized events. We don't make any money on doing this. We just do this for the love of Premodern and the love of player-run formats. So please consider subscribing to us or at least give it to somebody else you like. So that's that. We did a 108-player, non-sanctioned, goal border allowed, player-run, player-organized, player prize-sourced events. We are Duress Crew. We do this for y'all. I hope that you enjoyed the stream. When you see Aaron out and about in the streets in Maine, shake his hand. Ask him to teach you how to play Premodern better because he's better than you. Definitely better than all us. And yeah, thanks for watching the stream. Thank you for donating to the charity raffle. This has been Duress Crew. Good night. Peace.